Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We're on road to Tunis. Playing today, spawning on the left, we've got Luft Waffel with Afrika Corps immediately locked into armoured support. On the right hand side is Bandit with US forces who's got advanced infantry, special operations and airborne. This is a Patreon backers mid game in terms of rankings. Luft Waffel 408 and Bandit 503. So this game also going to be from previous patch, just the way that the YouTube schedules worked out. Keep that in mind. It's a bit of an unusual build for Bandit. Double scouts into an immediate 4x4. Came out to this side, but the 4x4 came out to the other side, so 4x4 went the wrong way. You can, of course, cheese this by listening in the fog of war and hearing where that Crunchitson goes, but I think that's like a bit of a dirty trick, really. So a bit of a bad choice here. The scouts trying to complete the capture, taking too much damage. We're taking some big damage here as well. Maybe there was an opportunity for the P-Greens to get the kill there with a volley of shots. Overall, pretty successful attack there for Luft Waffel. A good start to the game. Get 250 coming in after this. It's going to be quite a lot of pressure against Bandit early on. Problem with Bandit's build is, you know, he's done his auto repair now. His options to repair the 4x4 are not that good. 4x4 should be shooting at the Crunchitson as well, taking advantage of that penetration buff the 4x4 got in the previous patch. But he doesn't have like a engineer to repair this with anymore. Went for double scouts instead. They're ticking up now for Luft Waffel. Tiny bit on the late side, but don't think it'll matter too much. Just means maybe combat half tracks will come online a bit later.
Our gunners shall show the enemy the meaning of precision.
Continuing to apply the pressure. The 4x4s in capture mode, they're out in the corner. Crunchitson's going to have to go do some back capping. Again, Bandit staying in these fights when he's got no hope of completing the capture. Could even be a squad wipe. People just don't chase, but the 250 does and gets the kill. You probably should chase to about here. You don't want to run to these base MGs, but maybe could have got one extra volley of shots off if they chased. And got good moving accuracy as well, the P-Greens. So 250's going to back out for some repairs while capturing. Yeah, Crunchitson capping out on edge. Honestly, probably the second P-Green could be over here as well. So with Crunchitson to do the capping. Whoa, Bandit going for the Vet 1 Weasel. The Pacowie drop off. Oh, lands a clubbing hit. 250 low after that. Side tick over to weapon support center. I think it's probably smart for Bandit. He's probably going to need some bazookas. A little bit surprised he went for the Pacowie here. I mean, it can be a decent option against the buildings in the center of this map, but it just seems a little bit strange.
We're losing grasp of a victory point.
Okay, medics online for the Weasel as well.
Victory point under enemy control.
Interrupts the repairs.
Our support is ready to deploy.
It's taking a lot of damage on their way and tried a grenade into the retreat path. Partially worked.
Territory lost.
At least it's not that powerful. And a flak feeling in the build for Luft Waffel at a respectable timing.
A strategic point is being taken from us.
This is good. 250 doing some healing out the back while the repairs are happening. Pretty late for a 250 flamer.
Territory is isolated.
In this case, probably going to work because Bandit does not have snares. With only 2 riflemen, you may expect no snares though. Hard to say. This is kind of the problem when you're spreading yourself amongst so many other units that aren't riflemen. It does make the sci-tech harder to justify. Try to go for a squad wipe on the rifles here. Doesn't quite happen. But no bazookas yet for Bandit. Went for a machine gun first. Very strange choice. And there goes pack howitzer. 4x4 out the back. Didn't quite manage to get a snare off on it. Just needs to retreat with this machine gun. He's bleeding so much manpower here. I mean, if you're up against DAC, you're up against Crotchets and have 250, you should probably be thinking about bazooka anyway. Keep on getting wiped. Packowie lands another big hit. Oh! Crotchets are nearly dead. Scouts getting wiped back here. Okay. Rifle fire does knock out the Crotchets, and so the backcapping potential falling off sharply. That's Jäger 250 coming around the corner for Luft Waffel. Doesn't find the 4x4 though. Got a lot of repairs to do now.
Enemy forces have claimed our sector.
Oh, 4x4 is going to run right into it though. Good reaction times. Down it goes.
Armory upgrade complete, Commandant.
Okay, emergency repair kits coming online as well. Do you think that's just overall the best upgrade from that tier? And a couple wrecks around the map. We're going to be thinking about the salvage potential now, playing armored support. Don't know if Luft Waffel noticed the weapon support center out the back. I think it might have been out of vision range, so building an AT gun right now, might be expecting a Greyhound sometime soon. Or something from motor pool, but as we can see that is not the case, but I think this is a fine decision.
Command points are available for use.
Paco's been laying some big hits. Here are some SSFs now.
38 is entering the field.
Do not have super bazookas. You wouldn't expect them yet, but
Territory sector out of contact.
worth checking. Oh, there goes the Weasel. But on the other side of the map, Riflemen have capped up a lot of territory. And now the Pacquiao is getting a chance to show what it can do. Make some nice hits. Try and pressure these units off the cutoff. I think the 250 probably should have come out onto this side. Force away this capping rifle squad. 250 flamer. If it was like an unupgraded 250, maybe the rifleman could, you know, snare it and cause it some troubles, but with both combat half-tracks and the vehicle repairs, it's got so much health, can easily handle one rifle. I have to imagine those medics though, from the US, or the medic from the US mid tent hasn't had far to run to clear a lot of these casualties, so I imagine this is greatly reducing Bandit's manpower bleed. It's probably clearing dozens of casualties. Bars coming online now for Bandit. Only 2 riflemen to benefit from it though, so he must be planning to build some more at some stage. I think otherwise, if I was him, I'd probably just give up on the rifles and build more SSFs. Maybe put snares on the rifle and then you could just like sprint into snare with their Vet 1, that's their main purpose. Direct combat. Here comes the Flame Panzer III for Luft Waffel. This could be a lot of pressure here. Has quite a lot of manpower besides this. Maybe planning to go for double Flame Panzer IIIs. Here it comes. And Bandit, as we can see, not very well prepared for this. Oh boy, weaving around. They're going for the gap. Oh, but they get wiped just before they make it to safety. Unfortunate for Bandit. I can see what I was thinking. Like, it's hard to tell where they're going to go. Whether they're going to go here, here, or around here. Make sure you get those hull guns facing up the right direction, especially if you've gone for machine gun boosting ability from armor support. Gets up to a good chunk of damage. But second squad of SSF's out for Bandit, and he's gone for super bazookas as well. And really feeling the burn for not having any healing at the moment. His squad's coming out low health, gonna have to sit by the half tracks for a little bit. In fact, I would probably just leave them there, do some repairs, speed up the return of the vehicles. Try to make sure that these squads join the fight while they're healthy. Because the map right now is looking really small for Luft Waffel, and that probably going to allow Bandit to come back in terms of tech. So the important cutoff though. This could be a squad wipe on retreat as well. Yep. During those spots, you see the squad coming. I would try to turn the facing of the Panzer III towards the retreating squad just so you can get that hull gun firing and then kind of sweep around with it as the squad passes by. Just want to maximize the damage you can get, but don't want to overturn and then not be able to chase. A little bit of min-maxing to do there. The second Flame Panzer III's online for Luft Waffel. Probably should get healing mid-truck now. Maybe even like a machine gun just to like plonk on one of the VPs. Because right now the VP situation is actually very even considering how bad Bandit's resource control has been. It's a bit of a surprise. But with this kind of composition as DAC right now, this kind of army size lead, you can just go full donkey mode, get everything you have and just attack the enemy. go. Didn't go donkey enough. Need to get those Flame Panzer IIIs in there. More aggressively. Could even be worth Luft Waffel considering rebuilding a Kreuzschützen at this stage of the game. Seems a little bit strange, but could just like hoover up the top side of the map. No resistance. And Bandit going for the weapon drop. Gives himself an AT gun here. Didn't manage to knock out the mid tent or anything there either. AT gun doing quite a lot of damage there. And the flak feeling facing the wrong direction. Just to spin its gun before firing, which is, you know, suboptimal. You can get in the habit of reversing it. It is slightly better. Less time before the attacks come through. But yeah, Luft Waffel floating way too much right now. Really needs to spend it. I think kind of in that uncharted territory where the game has gone so well so far that the build is kind of come off the rails. Doesn't know what to do. I'm gonna go for another squad of Panzer Grenadiers here. I think this is like okay, but not that good if the P-Greens are not gonna have 6-man or veteran squad leaders. They're fine, but they're just, some suppression would maybe do better against the SSFs. And you want to play with that suppression on the edges as well, because, you know, obviously the Pack Howie will be causing machine gun trouble through the middle of the map. These tanks return to action, not at full strength, and they torch that. Somehow, you can see the machine gun is inside the building there. I don't think the players can see that. Okay, this is a good idea, like probing from the side, maybe forcing a rotation of the AT gun. Try and draw some pressure away from the center. Could even be worth considering going for a second Panzer Pyro here to speed up these repairs, because just waiting for vehicle auto repair, it's just causing these vehicles to have too much downtime between attacks right now. You want to leverage this timing while you have it. This Flame Panzer III's not going to do much once the US player gets medium tanks. Knife throw, nice to see from Bandit. The Pack Howie's been out the back lobbing some big hits. And somehow, right now, Luft Waffel completely out of map control. They're just over-relying on half-track healing. Like it's, you know, good for maybe like the first 10-ish minutes of the game, but after that, it just becomes one more thing you have to worry about. You don't want to be running back onto the field with your units at half health like this. You're going to lose a tremendous amount of manpower doing it. Ooh. Lucky escape. Good use of hold fire there. Tried to disappear into the fog a bit faster. More to half track out now. Probably could be decent just for like smoke. Smoke off the AT gun. Allow the Panzer III flamers to do a bit more work. But right now, it would be good if the Panzer III flamers were maybe operating on the edge of the map. Like looking for opportunities out the side. Maybe going for like a base dive. Base inspection, just driving up here trying to kill the mid tent. Backing away, operating independently. Well, this one waits for repairs, but there's just a lot of camping going on right now in the middle, which is not accomplishing a lot. Really allowing Bandit back into the game. And Bandit's gone for another weapon drop. This again could have been a moment to just go full donkey mode. Pop Panzer Storm, which I think you got command points to get, and then just drive right on top of that commando. Get around the side of the AT gun. Bring everything in the middle up as well. Okay, vehicle capture's coming in next for Luft Waffel. Really hurting for fuel control right now, which is a little bit unusual. Just not enough map control at the moment. Too much sitting in the middle, which is allowing this pack house to get a lot of damage done. You got the mobility advantage, you don't have to play through the middle of the map. And here comes the first tank of Hellcat, and Bandit's got enough fuel to make another tank after that as well. Okay, this is a good choice from Luft Waffel. Wish this was decided like 7 minutes ago, though. Probably could be GG at this stage, honestly. With the extra crutch, it's some map control. The vehicle capture's online now as well, so map's going to start turning blue very quickly. Okay, dart bomb coming through. Gets the commando. The AT guns do get away, but that's a great bomb. Bad time to go donkey mode here, though. Unfortunately, the Hellcat has arrived. Could this be the end of one? Oh, the Hellcat not quite fast enough. There's Jaegers in the way. Good use of the tear gas. Allow the P3s to escape. Was the Johnson on the ground there? Maybe they could pick that up. But the extra weapon slot free still. So it's going to make it a lot harder now. Hellcat's on the field. Another tank coming out for Bandit, and he can go for another tank after that. Just shows how efficient his play has been over the last few minutes. Just pack out, it's just been doing so much damage. Hasn't been bleeding much, got that casualty clearing going. Oh, he's got advanced logistics as well. That makes sense. Packow, he's going to work now. Could be a decent spot for like an incendiary on one of these machine guns.
Commandant, we have command points available to us.
Water half track. Good spot for this Panzer Storm here to try and accelerate out of trouble. Double AT guns though facing this direction. Oh, good use of the flame blind. Flame Panzer 3s though end up driving a little bit too fast. Get out of range for flame blind to continue. Machine guns pushing up from the side, causing some problems. Water half track looks likely to go down. A feeling using his Vet 1 could go down though. I think both these shots connecting will probably do it. No! Wow. Stacking up here. Is there a snare available on one of these 3 P-greens? Oh, maybe not. 2 machine guns here as well. Gonna suppress.
5 command points available.
And the mortar half-track's dead as well, so these are much harder to deal with all of a sudden. Both Flame Panzer 3s, though, are still alive. Sounds like they're shooting. I think the audio's bugged. Again, this is a good spot for the Flame Panzer Pies to come out, do some repairs, do some salvaging, recrew these AT guns. That's one thing Bandit has not done. He hasn't killed these AT guns really fast. There was an opportunity for Luft Waffel to grab this one with some Panzer Grenadiers. Hasn't prioritized that and could come back to bite him. Oh, he jumped on that before he got suppressed, but this is a very lucky thing to have happen. Double Flame Panzer 3's coming out the side, clearing off one machine gun. The next one, late to retreat. Probably going to go down as well.
A victory point is being taken from us.
Double AT guns rolling up. Oh! Hellcat's still alive on a pixel.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Machines up here. One Flame Panzer 3 goes down. Comes the walking Stuka. Tear gas. Oh, Bandit didn't even get away. The walking Stuka. I wonder if it's facing the wrong direction. The AT gun's already long gone. Need to rotate before firing, perhaps. Doesn't seem like Luft Waffel, though, taking advantage of the salvage potential. Oh, he's hurting for VP control right now, but he's completely neglected that. Rochester, though, finds an opportunity to sneak around the site. Okay, there we go. Salvage coming online. While capping, that's sufficient. Got to send one of these P-Greens out to the other VP. There we go. CCF's down. Okay, salvage coming through. Fair enough. Oh, gets the salvage off. Pretty much all the manpower he got from that. Now going to have to be spent on reinforcing, but oh well. Even the fuel is irrelevant at this stage, though. Yeah, mid truck coming out finally. Could be used to recrew a lot of these team weapons as well, just on the front lines. There's a lot of utility besides the healing, especially in a match like this. Crutchets can get out of there nice and early. That was nice awareness from Luft Waffel. Expected the rotation. Already moving, and this could be the end of the Hellcat. Walking Stuka snare. Ooh, that's a big mistake from Bandit. Way too close there. Trying to counter barrage with the walking the phosphorus. Comes over to the other side with his engineer over here and an AT gun. This is going to go down. It's got a lot of health though, thanks to all those armory buffs. Takes a while to go down. Hit 250. Remember, this can suppress now. Could actually be a decent option for controlling the edge VPs. Capture and suppress. 3 gets away there. Peepering's not being watched though. SSFs get the win on the far side. Phosphorus splashing down on these AT guns, that's a problem.
One final stand. We only have 25 points.
Okay, Peepering's coming out to the edge, that's good. You would maybe expect the SSFs to still be there. I don't know if Luft Waffel saw them retreat, otherwise seeing the 250 up here would be the go. Engineers retreating from the side. So the clock has stopped at 17 points. And it's still got a lot remaining. Huge salvage value though. Popping off right now. Could even salvage this too. 250's healthy again. As I said, now it's got that suppression mode. I would like to see it used more on the edges. Just want to catch like those isolated squads. Try to come out to a VP and capture it. Panzer 3 in the build for Luft Waffel. Probably fine. It's going to have some health buffs. Should be able to fight the Schumans respectably. Up against US forces can often be pretty good to go for the 88, but specifically, you know, up against Spec Ops, there's already the pack howitzer and they can always get the whiz bang. So it's not as good against this battle group. They got the flares often as well, so yeah, it doesn't work as well. Needs to go for the Panzer 3s this time.
A victory point is being taken from us.
There's the walking Stuka. So far hasn't done too much. It's just the repairs. Annihilates the squad. Further wounds the tank as well. It's going to be our action for a long time. Got 3 AT guns though for Bandit. This could be a problem. Quite a few of the Panzer Grenadiers of Luft Waffel have died. SSF's coming in from the rear as well here. This could be a problem. Trying to squeeze around the side with a flame and not going to work. Doesn't quite have enough munitions for a dive bomb or anything to clear off these AT guns. Here goes the Panzer 3. 3 SSFs. They're going to be a handful. They're on the capture now. It's 250. Oh, we're seeing the 250 out to capture. It's a nice little distraction move, forcing the AT guns to set up, tear down. Then Panzer 3 trying to make some plays happen here. Stuka's ready to go again already. Oh, but the SSFs get the cap off before they die. Flame Panzer 3 dies. Luft Waffel's calling the GG here. Not leaving, making one last go.
Only 10 points remain. We must resist.
Fake GG? Bandit has lost the game. He just stopped microing his units. It's the power of just getting past the AT guns. And blind. Be like a tear gas coming in here from the Panzerjägers maybe as well. Now it's GG the other way. This is a good time to get the mid truck involved in the action. Maybe come up and steal one of these machine guns.
Panzer available to deploy.
I think what we saw a little bit there was that 250 kind of led the charge, drew the anti-tank guns first volley, and that freed up the Flame Panzer III to get behind without taking much damage. What you can do, you know, is 250s often kind of expendable. I want to send them in first. Oh, he tried to stand for the capture. The last rocket got him. It's GG the other way now. Bulldozer coming in. Another pack howitzer, surprisingly. If Bandit still had 2 SSFs here, like, he would be in a decent spot, but both of them getting wiped by the walking Stuka. It's not going to work. I'm going to use the recrew mode from the mid truck. It's a bit cheaper. Bulldozer just doesn't have enough armor on the front to reliably bounce the AT guns.
Enemy points at 75. Repeat, 75.
Shim coming up to the far side. There's still this Panzerjäger over here though. It's getting blasted by the Packau here over. Surrenders. Alright, well, that was a bit, I don't know, that was a bit of a bad minute, GG. If you're not going to just, like, stop playing. Kind of felt like Bandit dropped his guard, just kind of suicided his Sherman forwards after he saw that. And, I mean, it's even worse when you're up against armored support and they can just salvage the Sherman after that you lose it as well. But yeah, I think Luft Waffel had this game well in hand, like, stronger early game, really good map control, but then just kind of let off the gas. The P3 Flamers were a little bit too inactive, just waiting for auto repairs. They're out of action for such a long time. You know, when you've got an advantage like that, and it's predicated on one unit, or in this case, a pair of units being active, you want them to be active as quickly as possible. You don't want to just wait for auto repair. It's going to take forever. You want to get your Flame Panzer IIIs back into the action as fast as possible. So look for opportunities to squeeze in repairs. Maybe pick up a second Panzerpire at some stage just for sweeping capabilities. Though, you know, this patch specifically, obviously the flamethrowers very often just clear off the mines as they're driving forwards. But you got to imagine they're going to change that because it's rather silly. But yeah, just need to be a little bit more aggressive. Just maybe look for opportunities to use Panzerstorm, because this game could have been closed out around the 15-minute mark. But just too much idle time on other units. Look to play the sides a bit more, just constantly clustering around the middle when there's nothing to your advantage to do that. You got the mobility advantage, didn't really have many support weapons at that stage. It was like one AT gun. And just allowed the Packhowie to point straight down the middle and blast everything non-stop. Packhowie's the MVP for Bandit. Win it for it at a very unusual timing, but seems like maybe the Packhowie still does full damage to light vehicles. Mortars got nerfed, right? But Packhowie still seems to do a lot. Actually landed some really big hits on the flak feeling and 250s, stuff like that. actually work pretty well in anti-vehicle in this particular match. Be Bandit, a little bit scattered with his approach. You know, he went for 2 scouts, 2 riflemen, which is like a fine start, but then went for the 4x4 as well. And then after his first auto repair, he didn't have any repairs for it for ages, so kind of sat idle, and then went for barred riflemen. He could have transitioned just into pure SSFs. Just needs to pick a lane a bit more and commit to it with his build. And maybe he can listen to the fog, hear where the Crouchitson's going, so he gets off to a stronger start with his 4x4. But yeah, I do think the Walking Stuka was a good choice overall. Up against, at one stage, was 3 AT guns from Bandit. And eventually, it got the job done. Mainly on the VP wipes, though, not on the team weapons, but that was right. Definitely need an earlier med truck as well. Like, you know, getting by without it can give you a big advantage in the early game if you've got the 250s nearby for healing, but can really start to tax your micro and cost you a lot of manpower. Not having full health units can really stack up.
Today marks a great victory for us.
Make it tough to play, and you can even do the trick where you can like hide it inside your buildings if you want to just like camp it in your base. If you put your mid truck down, put it onto handbrake mode, then you can like build a building on top of it. It makes it impossible for the enemy to like base dive and kill it basically because they can't target it. It's a bit of a trick you can do. Maybe helps against like Greyhound or Chaffee base dives. Stops them from being able to kill your mid truck. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like a game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.